NBA fans, welcome to my channel. Jordan versus LeBron, the GOAT debate debunked. What GOAT debate? And when I say what GOAT debate, a lot of us are asking, when did this GOAT debate begin? When did the GOAT debate begin? We're all scratching our heads. No one ever tells us when this debate began. Did it start in 2016, 2020? When did it begin? And on this channel, what we're going to do is we're going to go through Jordan's career with the stats in numbers, in context, and we're going to go through LeBron's career with the numbers, the stats, and the context. And I'm not talking about 2012 or 9 or 8 or 84 or 96 or when each start winning championships. We're talking about from the beginning, okay? The first year, the beginning. That's what we're going to do. We're not going to cheat LeBron. We're not going to cheat Jordan. But what I can tell you, this is a Jordan channel. I didn't grow up in the 90s, but I was alive in the 90s. I was alive in the 80s, and I start watching basketball in the late 80s and start watching my favorite team while I lived in Chicago, Michael Jordan. And Michael Jordan's team got their asses kicked. I mean, it was no walk in the park. The East was no walk in the park. That was the greatest era, I think, ever. I know we done had like the East be good for like decades now. It's been better than the West be better than the East. But I'm talking about straight up talent in teams. It was the East. The East was the best. And although the East was the best, it was one team in the West that was better than the East. So I want to welcome you guys to my channel. I'm looking forward to it. A lot of us are in these debate groups, and I tell people, you got to get out of these debate groups. There's nothing left in these debate groups. They don't try to they try to stop Jordan fans from posting now because we done ran through LeBron fans, but they let these LeBron fans post anything with no context, and they don't have to explain anything they say. They just say it, and they just make up lies and make up fairy tales, and it's just all about funny, comical stuff. Now, it's not really about the numbers or the stats or nothing like that. It's just about being funny. So if you can be funny, that's going to get you a whole bunch of likes from, 3,000 Filipinos in the Philippines. And that's the problem. This is what basketball has become now. I mean, the NBA has become a joke. And you can see it from the viewership. You can see, the way they kiss LeBron's butt. They don't really want to talk about any other player in the NBA. They don't want to let this guy go. Yes, he had an okay career. I mean, people might say he had a great career. I'm not buying he had this great career. When you're 4-6 in the finals and you only got one statistical title, that's not a great career just because you've been to all these championships. So you wasn't always the best statistically in the league, or championship wise. So I don't know how you could be the best, or on this channel we're gonna show this guy isn't even top 10. I hate to hurt a lot of LeBron fans' feelings, but this guy ain't even top 10. He has nothing to show besides longevity that he's a top 5 player. Excuse me. He has nothing to show. He's a great player, but he's not an all-around player.